Welcome, I'm Cheryl, and in my 20 years of teaching, I always get asked, what's the difference between Tai Chi and Qigong? Is one really better than the other? Well, let's start with the fact that all Tai Chi is Qigong, but not all Qigong is Tai Chi. What does this mean? Qigong simply translates as Qi, meaning energy or life force, and Gong, meaning skill or practice. So Qigong is an energy skill, and there are three different types of Qigong: medical for healing, spiritual or meditation, and martial arts. This is where Tai Chi comes in. Tai Chi is the martial arts version of Qigong. Tai Chi, traditionally named Tai Chi Chuan, translates into supreme ultimate fist. Tai Chi is a martial art made to counter Kung Fu. It uses yin and yang theory and circular energy to deflect our opponent's attacks. Some say Tai Chi originated from observing a snake versus a crane, but that's something for a whole nother video. So you see, Qigong is energy work, and Tai Chi translates that energy work into martial arts applications. The two are related, but it might be easier to learn Qigong than it is to learn Tai Chi. You see, Tai Chi requires us to learn forms or set sequences of movements, flowing and connecting one movement to the next, and there's a set sequence that practiced. And there's lots of details in those movements. In Qigong, we can focus on learning one movement at a time, and there's in a fixed step, meaning there's no changes in the footwork. The movements are less rigid, and it's more about how it feels. This is usually more accessible for beginners since there's no change in footwork, and footwork specifically creates more of a learning curve in Tai Chi. Most people know Tai Chi as people practicing in a park, simply because this is the version that has been shown in mainstream media. This is also the reason why it's more well known than Qigong. Tai Chi is still a martial art, and it focuses more on how you use your body to coordinate and transmit energy rather than the muscles you build or how fast you can move. Imagine steel wrapped in cotton. This is the imagery we like to use when describing Tai Chi as a martial art: strong bones wrapped in soft muscles. We always want to remember that we will become hard to transmit or use an attack on an opponent, but as we practice in a form or set sequence, we are going to be soft and relaxed, but extending through each joint. This is not going to be limp like you're sitting on your sofa, but it's going to open up those energy pathways in your body. This is including that energy work in our Tai Chi practice. Improved energy helps to heal the body in countless ways, and it helps reduce stress and improve circulation and lower blood pressure and so many other great things. Another difference is that Qigong can focus on opening certain energy pathways or meridians in the body. It might focus on balancing the 5 elements, or perhaps it's going to be used as meditation to raise spiritual energy or release emotion. Tai Chi will always be a martial art, but all of the incredible benefits can be achieved with both Tai Chi and Qigong in only just a few minutes a day. You'll always hear me say 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day can really make a difference on how you feel. Use that time to focus on your breath work, on the alignment in your body, or practice Tai Chi or a specific Qigong movement. But 5 minutes can really go a long way to helping you feel your best. Once you learn the methods of Tai Chi or Qigong, then it starts to become part of your everyday life. You'll find yourself using the breathing techniques in stressful situations. You'll find yourself checking in on your alignment while you're standing in the store or doing dishes in your own home. But that's when the magic is really going to go to the next level. You're really going to let that blood and energy flow freely through the body, healing so that you feel your best. Learning Tai Chi forms can be truly meditative. Once you know a form, you can flow continuously from one movement to the next. You know what your body's going to do, so you can relax into the movements, and your mind is present with the meaning of each movement. There's something truly special about that. And to be honest, I love that aspect of Tai Chi. Now, of course, there's variations on the forms. There's traditional long forms, short forms, weapons, including sword, staff, and saber. There's all these different things. We have a starting position and an ending position, and we know what's going to happen in between. That can be truly meditative. But with Qigong, we can choose which movements we want to practice. So each day we can create a new form. We can create what we need for that day, helping to heal our body in the specific way that it needs. Isn't that great? Both practices have something to offer, and maybe you choose to practice both. But just start something today. A little bit goes a long way to helping you feel your best. Both of these internal arts are amazing gifts, and once we learn them, we need nothing but ourselves and some space to practice in. Now it's true, Qigong we only need enough space to lift up our arms. Tai Chi requires a lot more space to move in those forms or sequences, especially if you're learning the traditional long form. But each practice has so many wonderful benefits for our bodies, mind, and spirit. So I hope that you'll give them both a try, see what feels best for you, because no matter what you choose, you'll be using mindful movement to help live your best life. Remember, if you want to learn more about me and these healing practices, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Lady Tai Chi, or you can use my website, ladytaichi.com. Make sure to subscribe to my newsletter so you can find out about all the great new things coming this fall. I hope you enjoyed this little mini lesson. I hope you learned something new, and more importantly, I hope to see you again soon.